Your left eye does twitch a little bit.
Rosark's like,
But
what?
Jesse
Someone
is
explain to me what's going on.
She
Why
turns
is
to
Dracula
Rosark
so
and
like
says, I had to use a very rare, one of a kind, not really one of a kind where I'm from, but one of a kind here stones. It's called a ghost rock. I know I said I wouldn't use a marigold, but we need to.
Ooh, that sounds spooky.
We don't know where these stones truly come from or how they're made. All we know is that we just dig up the earth like finding coal. We would just find these in big patches and veins.
Except these are more valuable than gold itself.
And, in a weird sense, magical. They could act like metal, cloth, or you could just burn it straight like coal. But unfortunately, when you burn it,
it screams a lot.
So somebody burn
Also,
a ghost stone.
This is almost.
I'm also glad I snapped my cane.
This is almost as bad as the time I got a soul coin stuck in my friggin' ear hole. That screamed too.
oh no, that stone. The problem is with a ghost rock, it causes madness. These screams are supernatural. It messes with the mind.
Well, good thing I'm already mad. So.
I mean, it might be a little bit loony, but
we're experts.
Soul coins will drive you crazy too, just
oh
in
yeah,
an
by the
infernal
way,
way.
Jesse, you would not believe what I found inside my cane.
Your grandfather or something like that?
No, it turns out the head was actually made of painted ghost rock. I snapped the damn thing because his spirit was pissing me off.
Your family's from Europe. This stuff was solely found in America.
Then you tell me how it's like that.
You tell me.
I don't know. You tell me.
Like you listen to me, man.
What's up with all you not being able to come to a consensus?
By the way,
oh yeah,
you broke
I got rid of the spirit.
breaking the wedding wing. That's funny. Marigold takes off her wedding ring and shows it to Rosark because you notice that the stone is made up of ghost rock.
Is that more ghost rock?
Does it taste good?
It basically looks like a white rock with a blackish green eyes and mouths, kind of like into like a screaming kind of face kind of going on all over it.
And Edward winds up actually pulling out the knob of the cane he broke because his grandfather's ghost was really pissing him off, unintentionally, accidentally purging him from the plane of living.
It was an accident, man. It was supposed to be a plan.
It was a whoopsie daisy.
So Edward pulls out the knob as the knob he cleaned off, and yeah, it's polished gold. It's polished and carved ghost rock.
Hey, Seth. Can this be the perfect time for my character to pull out something he has never pulled out?
What?
His alchemist set that he's had this whole time and has had specialty in.
I actually want to see what an alchemist does do with ghost rock, actually. Because it is not just any substance, it's a truly foreign substance.
But are you willing to give up the object that it is in right there?
Jesse is not giving up her wedding ring.
Nah,
however, she look at Edward and is like, Ed, since you already broke it.
I was hoping to save this for emergency in case we need to burn it, but we can probably chip off a small piece.
I mean, considering that we still have... I literally actually have my character's character sheet right now. she does have like a medium sack's worth of ghost rock.
I think I'll.
She just casually pulled it out and hand him it, like, you know what? Here, have fun, kid.
I actually had to. No, I had to go back and I actually had to go. I had to go back and relook real quick. Hold on.
Well, Edward
Where-
winds up.
Okay, yeah,
By the
no.
way, Edward
A
also
medium
sticks the
sack
ghost
is
rock in front of
basically like.
Sezzy and asks him, "What does it smell like to you?"
Enough about what it smells like. What does it taste like?
You can lick it and find
Smells-
out.
Very
Yeah.
pulp.
Here, let me get a little.
It tastes
What does
like
it taste like?
poison.
You know, I think I prefer moss over that rock.
You know, just quietly, he just goes, you know,
Like I just imagine
Doesn't
Sezzy just giving
taste
it the
very good.
slow, giving it a slow, long lick. But
It's like he's already
going
realized
back-
it.
and then
are
he
you
processes
going-
it for a moment, then goes back
No,
for a
no.
second lick.
No, he realized halfway through the lick that it
That's
wasn't
cyanide.
good, and he just like kept. He was like, "Well, I got to know for sure." And
I
he's
thought
like,
you were going to say Pep,
afterwards,
that tastes like charred flesh and burnt tree.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Are you going to
Charred
make
flesh
my
and burnt tree
character
would be-
make
would be-
an antidote?
charred flesh would be appealing to Azeroth.
But yeah, it tastes mostly like poison to you.
Yeah,
Mike,
I think the
if you
pink
want-
rock. Or
hold on.
I think my pink salt rocks are way better. Yeah, that's way better.
You know what made me think of pulling out the alchemist kit, by the way, Seth?
As you
Him
watch this,
accidentally banishing the ghost. Now it's got my character's interests peaked. So now he's going to run experiments to try and figure out ways to make what is essentially cracked out holy water.
Oh, you don't need to make cracked
From
out.
ghost
I
rock?
can just make
oh
regular
no,
one.
it's pretty much
Oh.
the ghost was bound to Edward's cane.
Oh,
Edward pretty
still,
much failed
my
his
character-
grandfather's plan, but he broke the cane.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you need
basically.
holy water, I can just make holy water. It takes like 10 minutes and some water. That's it.
Well,
I mean, what can we do with holy water? Let's just think. What if we mix
Well,
silver
aside from
into that?
banishing things, but we all need to figure out what to do with that. As I mean, Jesse points back up to the sky.
Oh, we're not
come in.
leaving here?
as you see the very freaky moon.
Anyway, does my character get handed a chunk of ghost rock?
Edward just tosses it in his hand real quick and then yells, "Catch!"
Ah, yes. Handing
makes sense.
lackadaisically the rare material.
I'll be honest. What kind of stuff would you allow my character to do with this? I'm gonna
We're-
ask you because if I just start pulling stuff out,
I think this would be best if we let Dester explain what you can do with it.
It's also, we are on a moving
Yep.
train.
okay, but
Ghost rock
yeah.
is basically a near infinite type of tool. It can be used to advance current projects, or it can be used as like an element in itself. You could treat it like as if it was just cold and burn it and use it as a representation like a laser. You could literally use the heat of ghost rock and focus it and turn it into a laser. You could make a ray gun with a ghost rock tip that could either heal or destroy your enemies.
yes,
Or
I'm
Or
not an
apparently you
artist,
can make a
that kind of stuff-
self-cauterizing scalpel with one.
That
I wonder
kind of
if-
stuff
That is also
doesn't
another one.
impact my character.
Now,
As
now
long
it
as the
tastes
What
guy
I'm
is
talking about-
screaming like crazy.
Now it does taste
Yep.
terrible, but what about if you eat it? What could you get out of it?
Ghostly
That
farts.
was mainly what I'm focusing is what is the properties of it? Like,
That's
mineral
actually the one
properties.
thing in Deadlands they never really figure out in the books.
What happens if you
Okay.
eat it?
It's just a thing that appeared in literally in the middle of nowhere, and people just use it.
Okay, that's you want to help figure out.
By the way,
proxies
it's not
for-
a lot enough to actually make a proper weapon.
I don't know. My character's not making a weapon. If he wanted to do that, he'd just try and condense it down into fluid to coat his weapon with. Oh my god.
That is also something you could do with Ghost Rock. You could actually
Because
put
you
it
said-
inside pieces of metal.
You said it helps amplify and stuff, and it's fire.
Yep.
What is my whip?
I wonder if I
Well,
wonder
a
if
flame
Ghost
tongue
Rock would.
whip.
I wonder if Ghost Rock would have a interesting interaction with my alternate
From
self.
from what little information I'm gathering, because I'm still reeling from
No,
Screaming Rock, the moons, now to becoming the moon, and all of a sudden, like, this is eerily similar to a fairy tale I've heard where the over 10 rise and the earth takes shit.
What? You're not used to the whiplash? We just came back from the Fae, you silly Billy. We could die at any moment. Isn't it great?
Oh no.
This is
I don't-
mildly
I
frustrating.
don't know if we can. I don't know if we can count them as face.
Wasn't one of the witches trying to tell us something?
Don't know. They were too busy getting blown up.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I think because I'm like thinking about it. The Fae and all that stuff in there does not make sense. I'm like wondering, what if the witches were the bad guys in their world, but the good guys in our world because they probably secretly knew this was coming, took over the Feywild, and probably were going to do something with it to stop that.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. He like pulls the hag staff that he still has out of the slip knot in his backpack, and he just says, "Go away, moon! I have a stick."
Nothing happens.
See, fine. And he puts it back.
That gives me an idea.
What kind of stick
What, are we
is
gonna
it?
nuke the moon? Are we gonna blow up the moon?
I'm gonna piss on the moon.
I do want to point
Hey,
out
concept,
something.
after you're done examining and messing with it, I'm gonna want that back. Edward, can I borrow that staff?
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been no help to me. Might as well.
Oh,
Hey,
Dad,
Jesse!
I have a witch gem.
Jesse,
This is Edward speaking.
Do you think this will come in handy?
Actually, I have an idea. What happens if we combine this with Ghost Rock? Will it supercharge the thing?
I don't know.
I didn't even
That's
think
what I
about
was
how
thinking of
Ghost Rock
doing
would
with
affect
my
Mortimer.
whip.
Jesse thinks about it for a second,
Very dangerous
contemplate,
degree.
No. Here's
and
we
then
can make
she
it
has
more
a
dangerous.
nosebleed
We can make it
on
more
both
dangerous.
nostrils,
I have a stone dragon statue. Let's stick
and
it
then
on
is
there.
like, yes,
Oh,
it will work.
Wait,
Hand me those.
wait. My character has a book. No,
And
he's turned in the book already.
Edward, you recognize when Jesse is getting into her, mad scientist madness. This is what's coming out.
Except it's not as except it doesn't feel like something's tearing at her. Like normal.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like it's staring at her like usual, but it is definitely like she's good. She's good at it again.
Oh boy, here we go again.
What?
Now, this is
While we're on the way there, let's let Jessie work her magic. She's probably going to
Now,
make something
guys.
very stupid and very dangerous.
this is gonna sound extremely.
The shaky
stupid,
ride
Laura.
gets even more shakier as soon as Jesse gets into her lab.
Edward winds up taking
Guys.
up the controls so we don't crash.
Guys, this is gonna.
Marigold did not realize that her mother did just left the train just going to do her thing. She now contemplates. Wait, Mom just did. This is my family. This is my family. This is what I get.
Guys,
What are you thinking?
this is gonna sound stupid. I want to try and brew a potion out of this. Just see what happens.
You
Well,
become a ghost.